and welcome to the Dr. Mumbi Show. My name is Dr. MumbiSeraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life truly on your own terms. I'm reporting live and direct from the foothills of Mount Zion as we look at all the news that is, breaking or emerging from across Africa that points to the revolution, restoration, and great awakening of our people. Very interesting story coming out of Mali, Senegal. Remember a few weeks ago, I actually reported that Senegal had found about 3,000 tons of the same explosive compound that triggered the Lebanese blast, and Senegalese were very worried because it was being stored in the Senegalese port in Dakar, close to a residential area, and it was not clear who had sent it or who it belonged to, although it was headed for Mali. So now I really don't know if this is a good idea or not, but Dakar locals are actually breathing a sigh of great relief after official port authorities confirmed that the 3,050 tons of ammonium nitrate had been completely evacuated from their ports and trucked to Mali. Now, the official statement was issued by the port's communication department. To date, no ammonium nitrate is present at the port of Dakar, they said, and the officials also stated that the public that the task had been fully brought to fruition earlier this week. Wow. Now, this is a substance at a slightly lesser volume, as I said, that caused a devastating explosion in Beirut, Lebanon last month. And, the Senegalese were really worried. But it just shows you, why was it headed to Mali anyway? And have they verified? I mean, with a revolution going on, you're just going to take this highly explosive material to Mali. Although a lot of people have explained to me in the comments, especially on the previous episode, that this ammonium nitrate is used for fertilizers, etc., etc. But of course, it doesn't escape the interest that it can also be used to create explosives, etc., because it is highly flammable or whatever? So what do you guys think about Senegal sending this to Mali, considering the situation that Mali is in, having taken such a strong stance? They may be sending this ammonium nitrate out there. It may help the revolution. It may impede the revolution. But don't you think they should have maybe sent it back to sender? I don't know if it came from Portugal or where. It wasn't really clear. When the story first broke a couple of weeks ago, it wasn't very clear what the source destination was. Well, the source of the not source destination is an oxymoron, but you know what I mean, guys. So this highlights how much stuff is being brought to Africa and dumped. And you guys should definitely look into some of the dumping scandals, especially with old electronics, old washing machines, old printers, old computers that are commonly brought by ship and dumped in countries like Ghana, etc. Other Western nations also ship their plastic and dump it in different African nations. And these are the things that we never hear about. These are the secret deals that our governments are making all the time. So make sure you do your research into that. You'll find it extremely fascinating. We really want to thank every single person that has supported us on our Patreon and our PayPal accounts. We wouldn't be able to do this show without your support. And we just thank everyone that has subscribed to the channels. Please make sure that you haven't been unsubscribed. I keep getting those emails. And always check back every day, because we always bring you the latest news coming out of Africa daily. Until next time, Tuko pamoja.
The first kingdoms of this world started here, this country, the Gambia, because we had 16 eradicated kingdoms. That's why if you write in English, Gambia government or the Gambia Britain is exactly 16. 1 and 6 is 7. 7 found the wonders of the world, which they use, identifying English, England, medical, soldier, all those are 7, 7, 7. And 7 is the wonders of the world. 7 are the stars. That's why we Mandingos, we have what we call Sanjani Bentong, that is the 7 stars. The Wolof would say Bidi we torch. They are still the 7 stars. Neither fullers, neither the sky, the earth. So we must be the first people. So we account. After eradicating our kingdoms, they bring us English alphabets and Quran.
Yes. What was our kingdom? What was our kingdom?
We had 16 kingdoms in this country.
Symbols.
Those were the loyal people of God who get royal.
Yes.
They did symbols and accounts, which is still used by this world today, and we are doing it in a hidden. You get this?
Yes.
So these symbols, that's what they call Celtic symbols. From these symbols, they initiated what is alphabets of English and the alphabets of the Quran. So total is 54. 26 of the Quran, 26 of English and 28 of the Quran.
Yeah, and it's 22 normal letters and 5 vowels.
You see?
21 and 4 vowels. Sorry,
you
21.
See?
Yeah.
You see?
21 and 5 vowels.
You see? And this 21 is the triangle. 21 opposite is a 12. And the 12 is what is the British flag. Red, blue, white is 12 words. Sun, moon, stars. Neither stone circles or 50 galaxies. They are all 12. I have 5 stones within a circle and 7 are tall. Like if I write Great Britain, it's 12. 5 and 7. But they didn't teach us that. So why are they hiding that?
So the knowledge is hiding in plain sight.
Of course, the knowledge is with them. And that's what I'm proving, that the knowledge has to come home. My people must be aware of this knowledge.
Yes.
And that's my future. Without my people knowing this knowledge, I don't have a future myself. Because it's not what is going on, it's the truth. It's never the truth.
So the truth is never the truth?
No, I said what is going on is never the truth in this country.
Yes.
They're still recruiting police officers in my country, don't read and write. They're still police officers. That's why you cannot bring corruption to an end in this country. Why should you vote before job? You ought to die for your nation. You ought to kill whoever you are allowed to kill or you are sent to kill. If not, you will get killed. Why the 3? Progress, peace, prosperity is 3 and is in a division of 3 and is 23 letter words. Neither World Health Organization, the same 23. Alphabet P is number 16. Progress, peace, prosperity, pound, pence.
So it's never progress. It doesn't mean progress, peace, prosperity.
For themselves, their own pockets.
So when we say African progress, it doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't exist because the African doesn't have the knowledge.
But it's our knowledge. How did we lose it?
You went and learned for it today. It was for you. You never went out to read or to write. And when you read and write, you image what you read and write. So what African are you today? What type of African should you be? You are no longer African. The typical African doesn't have no image.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.